Hey guys, it is Kai. I know that I haven't been posting much content on YouTube lately, and for that I apologize. I have just been so busy with work and school and taking care of all of my animals. But today I thought that I would kind of show you my daily routine with all of my animals. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning right now. I just got back from the doctor's office, and I'm going to start my day off by changing my guinea pig's cage liner. Literally an absolute mess. Don't mind their nails. I will be trimming them later today. But overnight they like to take all the hay out of their little liner and scatter it all over their cage. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Okay, so this is all the mess that I have to clean up. I clean it up with a broom and dustpan. I used to use a little like handheld vacuum, but like it just kept getting clogged with the hay, and I felt that that wasn't going to suffice anymore. Alright, as you can see, I have all of the hay cleaned up. About once a week I take a little spray bottle of vinegar and a rag, and I wipe off all of the pee and the gross stuff that gets on the walls of their cage. I think that's actually tomorrow. Okay, I have the new liner laid down, and I'm just going to put back their houses and give them some hay to munch on for the afternoon. Here they are munching on their fresh hay. I'm going to get them some fresh water, and that is pretty much all the care for my guinea pigs that I do in the morning. Miss Kiwi is right next to my guinea pigs. She came out of her little cave as soon as I started messing with the guinea pigs' hay, because I also keep her bugs right there, and so she probably thought that she was gonna get some bugs, but she isn't right now. As you can see, her doors are pretty dirty, so I'm gonna take them off and I'm gonna clean them with a solution that I got at the pet store. She just likes to put her belly up against the glass and like peek out at me when I'm sitting on my bed, and so the glass gets pretty dirty and I have to clean it almost every day. This is pretty much as good as it gets. She has scratched up the acrylic so bad that like it just won't come clean anymore, and that's fine. I don't really care. I love her. And that is pretty much all of Kiwi's care for the morning. Alright, this is Chai's enclosure. He is my crested gecko. Crested geckos are nocturnal, so most of his care is going to be towards the end of the video at night, but in the morning I make sure that I heavily mist his enclosure so it stays humid enough for him throughout the day. I did just want to say that this is his quarantine enclosure. His enclosure, once I feel comfortable taking him out of the quarantine enclosure, will be big and beautiful, and I'm planning on making it bioactive. Here are my 2 tarantulas in the 2.5 gallon. On the bottom is Bean, my scarlet bird eater, and on the top in the little container is my salmon pink Brazilian bird eater spiderling. These guys require little to no care on the day-to-day basis. I just basically just make sure that they're still alive, and that's really all. Today I will be feeding my Brazilian bird eater. I feed fruit flies because they are so tiny and they can't really eat worms or roaches like any of my other animals can. You can see my Brazilian bird eater right here, still fairly teeny tiny. She's in her burrow right now. I call her she, but she's not big enough to be sexed. Her name is Fish. Alright, it is just a little bit past 1 o'clock, so I am going to feed the pigs and I'm going to feed Kiwi. Alright, so I have my clean bowls. I make sure to wash these every day because I don't want any gross bacteria growing in them and getting into my animals' tummies and making them sick. I cut up some veggies off camera. Today the leafy green is going to be kale, and both Kiwi and the pigs are going to be getting some baby carrots and bell peppers. Alright, here's what their salads look like. This is for the pigs and this is for Kiwi. Kiwi's food will be misted with water and lightly dusted with some calcium powder. And the pigs will just be served this like it is. Alright. There we go, babies. And they like to run and hide with their food. Alright, Kiwi's food is in there. She's in her little hide right now. That is pretty much it for my afternoon care, since my crested gecko is nocturnal and I feed my tarantulas at night because they're also nocturnal and tarantulas require very minimal care. Yeah, I basically just chill all afternoon. Sometimes I'll get Kiwi out if she's up for it. Sometimes I'll get the pigs out if they're up for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my afternoon care routine. So I will see you guys tonight when I feed the crested gecko and when I feed my tarantulas. Okay, it is a little bit past 8:30. I misted Chai's enclosure off camera because I kind of forgot that I needed to be recording it, but that's okay. Now I am going to go mix up his Pangea for tonight. I also just wanted to mention how freaking adorable crested geckos are. My little baby's so cute. Alright, here's his Pangea. Just gonna pop that in there. That is pretty much all for Chai's care. Crested geckos are super duper easy to take care of. They're a great beginner reptile. Alright, now it is time to feed Fish, my salmon pink Brazilian bird eater tarantula. I feed them fruit flies. Normally what I will do is drop 3 or 4 of these guys into the enclosure, and then the next day, if Fish has not eaten all of them, I will take them out of the enclosure. But most of the time, throughout the night, he hunts them down and eats them pretty quickly. Alright, they are in there. I can see a couple of them getting caught in the web a little bit. That's really cool to see. But yeah, so that is pretty much all the care that Fish will require. they're just really cool to watch, and I like having them because I'm a little bit of a night owl and tarantulas are nocturnals, so I can watch them come out and explore and hunt their prey and all that. It is now about 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to give my guinea pigs just like a handful of romaine lettuce so they can have something to munch on during the night. And I'm going to give them a little bit more hay. Right, it is about 10 o'clock. I am going to shut Kiwi's lights off and I'm going to get ready for bed myself. The queen herself. Some bedtime pets. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, switch these off. As you can see, Kiwi's lights were on a timer, but the timer broke a while ago and I just need to get a new one, and I haven't really had time to run to the pet store lately, but yeah. That is pretty much my day caring for my animals in a nutshell. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, share if you want, but no pressure. And I hope I'll see you again.